Okay, I think we can start. After this short introduction, I'll, if Maverick, if you could just tell a little bit more about the Star Heroes game project to those who joined us recently and haven't been following us for all since the beginning.
Sure. So it's time, right?
This is high time, man. This is your time, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so welcome everybody. Very good to see you there. Because like huge, great times are coming. As we are seeing on the market right now, market is in a very great condition, better and better with each day. So this is very good information for all the projects. Also, like gaming projects are doing very well in this time. You've seen like Big Time and the other titles, so it's also a good indicator. And as for Star Heroes, I wanted to tell you that Star Heroes is here from a couple years right now. We are developing the game from about 4 years. So the first 2 years it was developed by like couple artists and developers when they were doing it for themselves. However, after those 2 years, we bought the whole game. We hired those people, and we even hired more people to make this development process more smooth and to have the next gear actually to speed up with the whole process. So we are here from like more than 2 years with this whole team, and we are making a very high quality project. This is something that we've been making through all the bear market, through all these tough times when nobody was actually interested into gaming, into Web3 gaming. We was there, we were crunching, we were hustling to provide the best ever experience you can imagine in the spaceship game, and the best quality project in the whole Web3 space. So that was tough times. Some of the nicknames I see there were working with us, from this very, very early beginning, very early stages. I remember those days when we were connected here in the Discord, but there was only like 5, 10, 15 people at the very beginning when we were, sharing like the details and the feedback, what can be improved, etc. And after those 2 years, very hard work, we are in the place when we are very confident about what we've done so far. What we delivered the project that is a very smooth multiplayer space shooter, uh, uh, 3 versus 3, like going into esports, having a great reviews, having here the partnership with Microsoft, with the biggest in the whole industry, having great influencers on board. Everyone is actually now interested into Star Heroes. Everyone is asking me privately and us as a project there on the Twitter channel, Discord, etc. So we've been through these tough times when everybody was saying like, nah, okay, maybe later, into the place when everybody is just, fighting for being here on board and being here with us. So we are very proud of it. We are very thankful to that, because that was great experience, and this huge like hard work now starting to pay off. So this is great to see, and we are in the time when we can share the product with a broader community. So that's why we actually created the Space Elite program, because we now want to be with these early adopters just before the official launch of the game, because official launch of the game is like coming in the huge steps. We are thinking about launching the game in the like end of February, maybe March next year. So we have only couple of months, so that's not much time until that. And So in the February or March, there will be like the early access open for the broader community. But before that, we wanted to have somebody who is like early adopters, who wants to be like before the others and have these great incentives that we've prepared for you, because you know how it is in this market. If you are early, then you can win something more than the others that are coming after you. And this is exactly what we are doing here with the Star Heroes. And not only game is waiting for you, but also the mints of the Star Heroes NFTs, and also the IDO that is ahead of us. This is also in couple of months. So you here are having a great position to be before the others, to have exposure for all that great rewards that we've prepared for you. All we want from you guys is the engagement, like here on the Discord channel and on our Twitter profile. And this is it, guys. This is it. We want to have your engagement here. We want to have your feedback, really listening to that feedback. I'm very thankful for all the feedbacks that you provided so far, because there is a lot of great informations that we can use, and we can polish the game in the proper direction. So this way we can build a great team all together, because we as the builders, we provide the best product that you can even imagine in this space. And I'm telling you, this is very high quality product. Just look on the other ones and compare it with the Star Heroes. This is like top notch. And so it will be provided from our side, and also we'll provide you like the early accesses to the all parts of the game, and like token experience, you know what I mean. And we the only thing we want from your side is to be there with us and to engage with the Twitter, and like uh, telling about Star Heroes to the wider community, because we are building a community here. So this is like the crucial thing. We've always been close to the community. You can look, like, for example, on the Game Swift. I'm also one of the core member of Game Swift. And so that's that shouldn't be surprise for you. That's we definitely count on our community, and we know how to build it, and we are very close to them. We really like to engage with them, etc. This is something that GameSwift definitely proved so far, and we are the same family, So that's why we also want to like be in this process with you. Some of the nicknames of the guys that are here can definitely confirm, I hope, like what I'm saying, because they were here from the very early stages, like 2 years ago, and like crunching with us with this like just idea of Star Heroes. Now we are talking about the full great game. And being with in Space Elite program is also like have some requirements with it, because we want to keep this group on the top of the other, but we want to have some that's why we will need also have some requirements. So if there will be like guys who don't want to engage too much and don't want to be the part of it, don't want to be the part of this huge wave, then we will probably measure all the activities. This is something that why 19 Riet will be counting, etc. So we want to like keep in this group only those who are like with us, like in the 100%. So that's it. And now maybe let's move forward to I will give my voice to Jacob for a while. He will talk about the great partnerships we've prepared for you, and great tournaments that are already ahead of us, and these are really huge things with the great prize pools. And after that, we will jump into the elite program overview, like expectations, criteria, and the other parts. And after that, we'll jump into the Q&A session. So passing my voice to Jacob, and thank you for this introduction.
Yeah, so maybe we should start by presenting our roadmap for the project, because actually partnerships kind of follow it. So maybe I will do it right now. So, guys, we are right now in the beta access phase of that. There is the limited group of you who actually have access to the game. But there is another phase that is coming very soon. This is the early access, and we planned it for quarter 1 next year. It will be probably end of February or March. It's still to be announced, but by being here, you are really gaining an advantage. You're getting to know the game. You know how to skill up. We've also prepared lots of incentives for you so that you can really gain this advantage when the game starts. And imagine that, guys, there will be like probably a huge inflow of players at that time, and you will be already a few steps ahead. You will know how it works. You will have assets to grind it hard. So it's a really nice thing to be here with us right now. So one thing is the early access in Q1. Then, after a couple of months, it's still to be determined. Of course, the full launch of the game will happen. And we're sure that you also have a couple of questions regarding the Mint, the IDO, and the TGE. Guys, this is all to be announced. It's obviously going to happen in the upcoming months. So stay tuned, stay with us, because it's happening right now. And as Maverick said before, you can see what's happening in the market right now with Big Time and Shrapnel. We want Star Heroes to be as big, as good, and even better than these titles. And as for partnerships, this is what I'm responsible for in the project. So we want to work with the best, to put it short. So the next big events that are going to happen are actually tournaments that will be dedicated for different regions that we are preparing in cooperation with Polka Starter. Right now, those guys are called Games GG. And in order to get exposure outside of Europe, because most of you are Europeans, as far as I can see, we will first hit the American market with a tournament, including like big KOLs. I guess that most of you know guys like Bryson, Spike, and their colleagues, so other KOLs that are cooperating with them. So this is our idea for expanding to the American market and building the brand awareness there. First tournament will happen in 10 days on the 16th, and we have other ones planned for January and February so that the whole Web3 world talks about us. Then we are also cooperating with Xborg. So this is actually the fastest growing esports organization right now. And some big things are also coming in cooperation with them, but this I cannot reveal yet. Apart from that, our biggest partner is, as you might know, GameSwift. So imagine we're in a situation where probably the best Web3 gaming projects out there in terms of infrastructure, meaning platform, launcher, and incentives related to that, is our mother company, and Star Heroes is GameSwift's key partner. So we're going to get exposure to the whole community of GameSwift, and we also are going to prepare some campaigns with them so that the whole community of GameSwift talks about Star Heroes, plays Star Heroes, and sees that as the next big gem in the gaming market. So here we are, it's a big advantage for our project, and we're super happy to be part of this GameSwift family. As for other partnerships, you might have seen that we are planning an IDO with Sparta Dex, so a Dex that actually is also somehow related to the gaming itself, because this is a gamified, decentralized exchange. The exact date is going to be announced in the next month, but you can expect the TG obviously to take place a few weeks, max 2 weeks after the IDO itself. As for other partnerships, there are also gaming guilds in the gaming worlds. So our strategy for now is actually for you to be our gaming guild in a sense. So you are the elite. We didn't invite like big players so far to this group. So you have an advantage over the biggest names here like YGG, IndieGG, or others. But our plan is to raise their interest in the projects in the upcoming weeks. Especially in the early access, so that really loads of players enter the game, and there's this FOMO feeling among the growing Web3 community in the world. And I think that as for partnerships, like these are the pillars of what we're gonna do soon. So, Maverick, would you like to add anything here?
No, I think you described it very well.
Yeah, so I think that right now we could move on to the next point of our agenda. So, the overview of what the program is about, the elite program, what we do expect from you, and the criteria that we will use to assess your engagement. As Maverick said, our goal for now is to have you really engage, and you shall be rewarded for that. But we really want to see that you feel it, that you are here with us, that you see that it's happening right now, guys. So there are actually two kinds of activities that we would like you to see be engaged in. First one is the promotional ones. That's why we have prepared the Zilli ranking for you, with the first tasks to be announced later today. And by taking part in the Zilli ranking activities and trying to climb up the ranking, you will get a chance to have a very interesting exposure for our projects. I think I can already reveal that it would be the whitelist spots for the upcoming IDOs of Star Heroes. And the second kind of activities that we would like you to see engaged in is the game itself, of course, because this is what we're building here. And for that purpose, since last Friday, we have been collecting data from your activities, and within a couple of days, you will see the leaderboard, like the one you have seen in other games so far, that will assess your engagement and will assess your scores, guys. And this is the other option to get exposure for the overall success of our game. Mm, don't say. Exactly. So right now, I think Sam, or rather Riyadh, because this is your name here, maybe you could say something about the tasks regarding the Zeely ranking, what they're about, and how we can fulfill them.
Oh, thank you. Basically, I think it's fair to say that most of you are familiar with the Zili campaigns. I know how you feel about them, but it's a tool that we use as all the other projects to engage community and gain some exposure and some traction. It helps us, it helps you, because overall we work together in one project. So the tasks will be pretty standard, I would say, most of them, but there will be special tasks, will be time essence tasks with different point system and limited claim system. So it will be like before when we had Star Odyssey quests, when some of the tasks have limited claim, and it will be based on first come first serve. We will announce it beforehand when such a task will be published. But it is a way of your engagement, and it means that it is something significant and it needs to be done within a specific time frame. Hence, it's going to be pointed differently, and like maximum claims will be different. So not everyone will get it. But yeah, it's sort of like a battle. So it's like a gamified system. I know what you're going to say. I've heard that before. It might be not fair to everyone. We took that into account, but it is what it is, and at the end, it's for the greater effect. so like I said, we will publish them beforehand, and we'll let you know in advance that such a task, like with the time essence, will be done. All the new tasks will be published on a special channel that I just created, and should be visible soon, or already actually. It's called Elite Zili. That's the channel where you will see notifications about new tasks, and you can join the ZD today after we will publish the link and the first tasks. The more points you will collect, obviously, it means always better. And like Kubasku mentioned, one of the best incentive for ZD campaign in season 1 will be the whitelist for the IDO. We can't reveal of how big allocation that will be, or how many those whitelist spots we will give out. But I think it's fair to say that it's quite valuable incentive, seeing how everyone is hyped about the game. And that's pretty much about ZD tasks, to be honest. I'll be here to support. Please do remember that most of the time ZD relies on some Twitter APIs or Discord APIs. So don't lash on me that you can't claim this or that. Life is sometimes not fair, and we have to get on with it. I see a lot of questions about how we're gonna how will we monitor the activity, and if someone is not playing, will they be kicked out, or how this activity will be measured? And I think it's going to be it will be different reward system for those who play and different for those who engage on Zili. If you engage both in gaming and in Zili, then obviously that means more rewards for you. But there will be some consequences at the end of the seasons, so prepare for that. That's it really about Zili. When it comes to Zili, when it comes to the game leaderboard, I think it's best to invite Yogowaffel, our lead dev, who can explain a little bit more about it.
Yes, hello. I can tell some stuff about how we organize people in the leaderboard stuff and how are they ordered. So basically, we use Glico2 system, which is not that easy to explain. If you are familiar with chess, you probably have heard of the ELO ranking system. And probably Magnus Carlsen has a huge amount of ELO points, while Wars players have some less of these points. So basically, it works similarly. So better players have more points, lower have less. And how do you earn these points? You earn them by playing. Most importantly, you need to win games, because when you win games, you earn some points, and when you lose the game, you lose some points also. So what is the way to earn as much as possible considering these points? We can take a few factors into consideration here. I wouldn't like to deep too much into some details, but one thing is that you need to win against better players than you. Then you are rewarded more. Because when I'm playing with a player that is far better than me, I will be rewarded more because I performed well, and that's what system likes. And on the other hand, when I lose against a player that is far worse than I am, then I will lose more points. So this all will get better throughout the time. We need a lot of matches to make it really replicate the truth. So to make the best players in the top of the leaderboard. Already we have it on our backend. I'm monitoring this data, and there are some players that are high, but the proper reveal will happen soon, which will be announced by Sam, of course. Another factor that can be taken into like grinding the leaderboard is how you perform among your allies, because probably when you get the most kills from your team, so you score the highest KDA, meaning kill deaths assist ratio, and also you dealt like the most damage, you will be rewarded more, obviously. So these are the three things, just to sum up. You need to win. You need to win against players that are better than you. And also, you need to perform best among your teammates. These are the three factors that will reward you with the most Glico2 points. That's all.
Fantastic. Thank you, Patrick. So shall we move on to the Q&A session, or is there something else we need to mention? One thing about the ZD Quest that I forgot to mention is that the season 1 will end on 5th of January. So you've got pretty much a whole month to play and grind into the ZD Quests. And one of the first benefits and rewards that will be available for you to claim is after today we're going to launch the ZD Quest. You'll be able to claim the Beta Pass NFT that you might have seen on our Twitter posts. I think it looks cool. And as soon as you've finished your first tasks, you'll be able to claim it.
Great. So shall we go to the next chapter?
We sure can, guys. If you want to ask any questions on the stage, just please raise your hand, and I will give you the voice. If you
Yes,
are
no.
a bit too shy or have you don't have perfect conditions, don't have a mic, just ask them on the chat, and we will read them for you.
Waiting for you.
Oh, we do have one. Let's invite to the stage Vitodorito.
Hey guys, I'm glad to be here. I just want to ask, is there gonna be an ambassador program for Star Heroes?
Vito, you are actually in the ambassador program, you know, because Elite's program is kind of a you can call it ambassador one, but we just call it Space Elite because it sounds much better. So
Okay,
this
so
is
we
it.
are.
Yeah, you are. This is it.
Okay, really nice. I have another question. Can I make a thread about the AMA, or is it like really secret?
No. You can definitely create a thread about AMA. I would love to invite you actually to making different threads and tweets about Star Heroes. This is something that definitely will be measured, and we are seeing that engagement here, and we want to reward that engagement. So you are free to do it for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because the game, I'm actually I'm a Web 2 player since I'm like 13, since like 12 years, man. And this game, I actually really haven't enjoyed any game like this since like 5 years, man. So this game is like really, it truly has potential, man. I can really see it like gain actually mass adoption, bro. It's a fucking Counter-Strike of space. It's amazing. And I actually really want to create a lot of content about it. I haven't got like many Twitter followers, so I only got like 80. I have posted one thread. It actually got reposted by Star Heroes. But I want to create many more and maybe just try to gain traction in the community, because I think this is the best Twitter, this is the best crypto community out there, man. Games with Star Heroes,
Perfect.
it's fucking amazing. Yeah,
Man, really appreciate that. You know, you can mark me over there in your tweets, or you can mark Star Heroes. So we will be like your trampoline to have even more followers. So
Definitely.
you know,
Thank you so much.
we will retweet your tweets, etc. So you will have better exposure. So thank you very
Thanks
much
so
for
much,
that,
man.
because it really means
Thank
a lot
you.
to me. Thank
Great
you.
Means a
stuff.
lot to
Great
me, bro.
stuff. We actually
Thank you,
already liked your Twitter thread, Vitodorito, because it was one of the first ones, and we actually loved it. To everyone, guys, this is although you are still in a closed group as Elite, but the game in the current version in the current form is absolutely public. So what I mean by that is that you can absolutely go nuts with what you want to create about it. You want to take screenshots, videos, stream it, write threads. If you need materials, we're gonna give you some marketing materials and some nice graphic renders that you can include in your posts or whatever you want to create. Just go nuts. The more the merrier. Really.
Yeah, Vito, you can tell me what is your Twitter channel so I can follow you.
It is Vitodorito, like in Discord.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
And I actually didn't want to post a thread yet. I was like really procrastinating all the time. I wanted to start, but then I played the game, and I actually was like writing a big Discord comment. It was more like an essay on Discord, and then I was like, why am I not just writing a thread? And then I just wrote it.
That's true. Go ahead.
Okay,
guys,
lovely.
thank you so much.
Thank you, Vitodorito.
Thank
Let's invite someone else on the stage. Oxymoron GM. Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
hi guys. Hello. I
Hello,
would like to ask you more about the rewards for the players. How can you spill some facts how they will look?
So you mean rewards? We mentioned actually. You mean what rewards we prepared for you, or how to get those rewards? Because these questions can be like both sides.
What rewards will players get? Like top 100, for example, players. What rewards they will get?
Sure. So as for rewards, we've prepared for you something to what Beers loves much. So this is IDO whitelist spots. These are also the whitelist spots for the means of our Star Heroes NFTs. These are also premium ships and unique skins that you can have in the game, and you can keep them with you. In-game credits that you can now build in the game, tournaments with great prize pools, and that will be tournaments with also the best influencers here in the space, like Bryson and etc. So we invited them. Probably this is something that Jacob will tell more later, but you will have a chance to fight against them, and you will have a chance to win a prize pools. So if you will train yourself now, then you will be even better in those tournaments. So that's why it's a great incentive to be here early. And also po-ups and great content, OG content, the AMS that we prepared for you, also with great guests that will be inviting here on the stage, probably also some influencers. So there are a lot of great incentives, as I mentioned, like in the game itself, and also like from this investment perspective. And there is also one more, but I don't want to reveal it like too soon. But maybe if you are reading our Twitter, somewhere beside the lines, you can have some like alpha regards that. But as you are early here, you should know what that means in the crypto space, and being early have some rewards, like some surprise rewards after that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
So
one more question: is this whitelist, IDO whitelist, will be first come first served?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So all the rewards that Maverick mentioned, they will be released in stages. So don't expect all the rewards to be given out within the first season. You'll be like whitelist for IDO. We expect a lot of elite members to finish the ZD task. So in that case, it might be that we would only have 100 whitelist spots from Sparta to give out. That means that we will have to do some sort of raffle or based on a ranking in a ZD. So don't expect that just because you have a elite role, you already qualified to get the rewards. So they will be released in stages. And for one season this, for second season this. Some people that will not engage at all in the game, they will be dropped out from the elite. Those who will not engage in ZD at all, they also will be dropped out and will be replaced by users from the Padawan Plaza. So if I were you, I would grind hard, both in the game and in a ZD.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, Oxymoron. Let's see if we have another one. Anyone else to join the stage? Crumpy, let's invite you to the stage. Welcome, sir.
GM.
GM.
We don't hear. We can't hear you.
Yeah, probably something with microphone.
Okay. Crumpy, just try to figure out your mic. Maybe restart the Discord. And in the meantime, let's ask someone else to join us on the stage. Dennis nearby.
Where are you at, man? If you're nearby.
Hi guys, can you hear me well?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you.
So my question is, will we be able as players to host our own tournaments, like by using our local network or by using some servers to basically be able to host tournaments, like bracket tournaments and stuff like that? How
That's a perfect question for Yugo Waffle.
Hi, I mean, considering hosting your own wouldn't be a good solution because then it's really easy to cheat. So that's why we don't allow host authoritative approach, because you could like set up proper cheating software and just change your bullets to deal 1,000,000 damage. It would work. That's why we're using dedicated servers. And for now, you can create a custom game during normal gaming hours. You can set up, invite your friends. It can be covered with passwords, so like uninvited guests will join you. So I mean, it is possible technically to set up custom games with players you want. You can also use the spectator mode to just stream it and just to broadcast how the match goes. How to like set up the whole bracket and organization stuff, it will be more up to probably some and up to you, but technically it's of course available.
Yeah, I mean, like basically the possibility to launch the games outside of the play hours due to the fact to like not impact the player base, because some players could have decided that they feel better going for the ranking in the game rather than playing in a tournament that they can like not win or not go through. Like the bracket should not be a problem as it can be done outside of the game, but like the question was, are you guys planning on creating a in-game bracket system?
In-game bracket system was not a plan for now. We are more focusing on the leaderboard stuff and other. And I would agree that launching the game outside gaming hours could be like suitable and could be handy for stuff like you mentioned. But for now, I guess we will stick to the solution we have. And for the tournaments, they will be organized and some will announce all that stuff.
It would be nice, Dennis, if you would, add that idea to the feedback channel, to the
Yeah,
feedback zone.
will do. Thanks.
Thank you.
You done? Okay, let's see if we have anyone else. Emax. I see Vitodorito queuing up already, but let's give Emax a chance to speak first. Mr. Emax, you need to. Oh yeah, there we go.
We don't hear you.
You're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, sorry about
No
that.
worries.
That's fine.
No worries.
That's
My question goes to the leaderboard actually. Will our scores be tied to email address, wallet address, or Discord ID?
Yoga Waffle?
I mean, it's bound to your account, so GameSwift platform account. Then we can say it's your email, but it will be displayed as your nickname that you have set up in GameSwift platform.
Okay, so what of the Zelly? How can it be connected to GameSwift? Because there's going to be Zelly tax and then the in-game tax.
yeah, I can answer that. That's not connected to the GameSwift platform. That's going to be separate.
Well, that's going to be separate entirely. So you guys will have a way to link the account from GameSwift and Zelly later on. That is.
No, you just once we will publish the Zilli campaign, you just connect your Discord and Twitter by yourself and wallet. That's it.
All right.
So
So for the GameSwift,
in a Zilli campaign, we will not monitor or track your game progress if that's what
Okay.
you were thinking.
Okay, that's
The-
entirely
the-
different.
Yeah, there will be two different rankings, so leaderboards. One is game leaderboard. This will be tracked
Okay.
via using your GameSwift ID, and the Zilli
GameSwift ID.
campaign, and that will be
Okay.
separate.
All right. That's good because I was wondering actually. No problem. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Welcome, sir.
Let's invite Linchus. Hello, sir.
Hello all, thank you for my time here. Thank you for organizing this meeting. I have small question. Like you said, the game is coming for all the users in end of February, and my question to it is at that time we will expect more game modes or something like that, and the ships. We have 3 ships right now. There will be another ship types or just some updating of them in different way. How it's planned for future.
Yeah, there will be definitely more ships that are coming. So now this is something that we are just in the process of preparing them and putting them inside the game. So you can definitely wait for that. And as for the game modes, we are now planning to have like two game modes at the very beginning. So this is be the star push mode. It will be slightly polished also, and the other one is the death match mode. So we are planning to launch with these two, but we can start from that and build even more. As you know, the game is a seasonable game, so we are prepared for like putting a new great stuff into it. So there's definitely something to that is worth to wait for.
Okay, thank you. Star Push is quite something new, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah, this is definitely something new and crazy. So definitely something interesting, and you need to keep in mind that we will also kind of polish it with the narrator, so it will be much more immersed in it. So I think it's the one of the best modes in this kind of that you can imagine in this kind of game when you are pushing kind of dark and energy to the side of the opponent. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Nice. Let's see. I see you, Vitodorito, still queuing up. Okay, let's see. What's your question?
Vitodorito is coming.
Okay,
to the
guys, I
stage
have
again.
some questions. Can I ask like four different question, or is it too many?
Yeah, go
But-
ahead. We are here for you.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
bear in mind that we are 8 minutes into the game, so gaming hour starts in 8 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I will be quick. Okay. Well, first, I really want to know, like, Pen Paragraph, he posted like a gameplay. What was this gameplay? Is it like a new map, a new ship? What is it? I really want to know.
The gameplay that was posted by Palm Paragraph is actually as like the new year, like some kind of a new layer that we want to like develop into the Star Heroes game. This is the early phase, and this is the early access, early stage. I think this is the stage that we are totally like 100% like proud of, and that's why we wanted to share it with the broader community. However, we are still polishing it on behind the scenes, So I don't know if this is the tweet that you are talking about, but as I remember, it was like kind of a layer that we want to still develop into the game, add it to the game, and like play with the lighting in the game. So
It looks amazing, man. It
yeah,
looks
yeah,
crazy. Like the
yeah.
dust and everything, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, we are going into that direction. This is like something like kind of the benchmark in which we want to go. Of course, we are having some limits, like from the development sides, etc. That probably Govafel could describe as like more, because we are like multiplayer game and we are having some limits that we are need to deal with it. But like the main goal is to go into that direction and to have this quality in the Star Heroes game. So we are definitely moving forward into it.
Really nice, guys. And the other question I have is, can you guys like can you guys drop hints when the IDO on Spartadex is gonna take place, and like approximately how much the location for the different tiers will be, or can you just not say it?
Yeah, so I can tell you only that it will be like the matter of couple of months, I think, like at maximum couple of months, because as we are planning to launch the game in the like February, March next year, so you could just imagine that it will be for sure before the official launch of the game. I can't give you like specific date because maybe it will be kind of a false start, and like our marketing team would kill me for that by saying that. But I think as for the fundraising, it will be probably smaller ticket that we have with the Game Swift one. So that's the one thing that I can tell you like currently. So probably
the allocation is gonna be smaller than the Game Swift one.
I don't know if allocation will be smaller, but the whole fundraising will be smaller. Probably
Okay.
we won't like to raise that much altogether. But as for the like tickets, maybe it will be even similar. So there then it would be like less spots. But here, as you are in the Space Elite like member, and you will be like involved much into the game, then you will have this whitelist spot, so you can be ahead of others, so you will have a chance actually to be there before the others, thankfully to that program.
So I have the chance to be there before all the other Sparta decks.
Because here with the Space Elite program, we will provide like different whitelist spots. Of course, it will be FCFS, but that's enough, to take part in the IDO. And truly, that's enough. If you will be only like fast enough, and as you are playing Star Heroes and training yourself there, you will be, because your fingers will be much faster because of the game. Then you will have a chance to take part in this IDO, and FCFS is truly enough to be there before the others. You just need to be like fast, and that's it.
Okay, and could you just drop some hints for the star token, like the utility or the inflation or the token supply, or can you just not say it at all?
I can tell you that we are working about that. Like we don't want to have. We're working in the way that won't be much inflation from the very beginning. So there won't be any like sell pressure from the token. Of course, there is an IDO pool, but it's kind of not too much. It's kind of tiny pool. So when you are looking on the whole like pools and how does it looks like, we won't have too much selling pressure. So this is a great environment for the token for this sustainable growth. So we want to build like the best environment for the token to be there for long, and to have this sustainable ability for growth. So this is something that we are really working hard on. So we are not having like much fundraising, because like if you are having much fundraising, that can be like something good and something bad. the same, because good because you're having more money to develop for development process, but bad is because you are having this whole bigger selling pressure on the token. And
Okay.
we are not having that. So I think this is a great thing for Star Heroes and for the like health of the token, etc. I think that I will tell you more about like all the economic stuff, etc. With the next AMAs here. But token will be very useful in the game, and it will be a kind of like veins of the game. But with the details, I will come like with the next AMA, because it would took me about 10 up to 20 minutes to describe it
Perfect.
well, and we are just about to start the gaming hours. So
But it's an earnings token, right?
yeah, that's
Guys,
right. You can send.
Yeah.
guys, let's leave some questions about economics, mechanics, and tokenomics for the next AMA when
Yeah,
we'll
of
be
course,
ready
of course,
to
of course.
discuss a bit more. I can only
Okay,
suggest
guys.
that if someone really wants an allocation, guaranteed allocation, go for Sparta Dex to get some tokens from Sparta
hero
and
tier.
get the hero tier, and then you're sorted. Then you need to grind, and you're sorted.
Yes,
I
definitely.
think we have time for last question. Vitodorito, if you don't mind, can I just invite
Of
someone
course,
else
of
to the
course,
stage?
of course.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Mikvai, come on, man. Just accept the invite. Yeah, there we go. Mixter. Hello, mate. Just unmute yourself.
Do you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for the voice. So I have one question. 1 year ago, we've played some tournaments, for example, Turkish tournaments, and during these tournaments, we have collected some POAPs. If those POAPs will have some utility, do you have maybe plan for that?
Yeah, we are planning to add a utility to the power-ups that we are providing here in the community. I can assure you right now, like what utility it will have, because there are like many cases in which we can use it in the game. Because as we are the game, we just have many cases. We can use it in the game for some credits, etc. So there are huge opportunities for that. I don't have like specific answer for that at the moment. This is something that I would love to cover, with the next AMAs. Because as for these power-ups, it's kind of like proof that you were early and that you were there. It's not like widely spot. You just need to remember that. But we want to reward like those who were early, and probably we will count their activity in the leaderboard, and we will have some kind of advantage above the others. So like being early here and gathering these power-ups definitely counts. And we need to just figure out how to reward that, but it will be like coming after.
I can just add to this that what Mixer was referring is that it's the previous popes, not the ones that coming in the future. So those previous ones, they have only collected value. And
Okay.
it's only it's only the future ones that will have some upcoming benefits.
Okay, I get this. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so much. I think we covered most of it. We are now in 7 p.m. UTC, which is the gaming hours. I know a lot of you waiting for that, so we're not going to keep you waiting. I would like to thank you all to join us, and it was very nice to see you all here. And it's not the last AMA for sure. We're going to have them more frequently. So thank you everyone. Thank you Maverick. Thank you Kubasku, and thank you Hugo Raffle to join us as well. And hope to
Thank
hear
you.
you soon.
Show the strength in the chat, guys. Show the strength in the chat. Show that you are there, because it's great to have you there. We are making history here together, really. And this is totally exclusive group, this elite space program, and we will really provide a huge things for you. So you definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, guys,
Love
we're
that,
building
guys.
one of the fucking best games in the Web3 world right now, you know, and it's not only one of the best ones in Web3, but there's no game like that in Web2 either. So we are super hyped about that and super hyped about you being with us. So let's just get it rolling.
Let's get it. You know,
Nice.
we are the space shooter game, so the moon is our destination, guys.
Perfect. Thank you once again, and see you next time.
See you. Thank you. Love ya.
See you on
Yo, yo,
game.
yo.
Bye.